Hello and welcome to the Tristan channel, and today we're paying a visit back to Midwest Ghost Hunter, which I noticed is a channel that you liked me reacting to, because the last one was just like that was wow, you know, things, you know, loads of stuff kick off and that, like things flapping about and stuff. That's what she said. And yes, I know some of you are going to say, oh, wasn't that 6 days ago? Obviously, if you're new to the channel, then you wouldn't have known. But obviously, usually I leave like a gap between each channels that I react to. But to be honest, I didn't see anything that tickled my bell, or tickled my eye, who misses. So I had this one marked, you know, bookmarked for when it came around to Midwest Ghost Hunter. And so I went to, oh, sod it. You guys like it? You know, you like that channel. He gets good results and he's really good to watch. And like I said, nothing caught my eye. But I still wanted to experience something with you guys, you know what I mean? And I want to still make a video for you. So, yeah. But, like I said, I mean, even if I don't get feedback on YouTube, I get feedback on, like, the Facebook page and other platforms where people said, oh, I like that. You know, because the last one we watched was like, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's not that far done, this about 6 days ago. Go check it out, because some of the bits as things move, oh, it's mental. So anyway, in this one, he is staying alone at the Calumet Historic Inn. I probably butchered that. Calumet. So yes, I probably butchered that. Calumet. It's probably that simple, isn't it? Calumet. I'm probably trying to enough of me trying to pronounce words or butchering them. Let's go find out what he finds. Let's go and see what he finds in today's investigation. I know you're thinking that crazy face at the end there was a bit scary, I know, but although what I was impressed was I managed to hit the stop button without looking at the stop button, which is what you normally find to do. Alright then.
Charles, if that was you, could you do that again? What the? I know I shouldn't run from this stuff.
No spoilers.
Oh, fuck, I can only take so much.
That's what she said. No spoilers. Look, we must look away and...
What the fuck was that? It is so much scary to deal with this stuff when you're alone. Oh my god. Somebody just tapped my shoulder. My fucking pillow was flying off of that chair. I got nothing.
I know some videos. I'm gonna spank his bum. He lives in America, because I can't smack his bum. But someone go on his channel and moan for me. But I know it's good to build up the thing, the video, the anticipation, all that jazz. But it's like, no spoilers, please.
Hello, I'm the Midwest Ghost Hunter, and I'm on my way to Pipestone, Minnesota to investigate a haunted hotel that is said to be haunted by former guests that met their demise in 2 separate fires. I'm going to be by myself, sleeping in probably the most haunted hotel room in all of the state of Minnesota.
I know these things happen, but at what point in your life do you think, when it comes to hotels, right? You look at the history of the hotel. Oh yeah, it's the top quality. It may be maximum service, but it's like, if more people have died in there because it burnt down than people have died in plane crashes or had a car accident or whatever, it's kind of like, would you want to stay in that hotel? Just in the off chance that, you know, you're there snoring away and suddenly you just get crisped.
Soda. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little spooked, I'm a little creeped out at the thought of what could go on in there. For as cozy of a room as it's gonna be, I for some reason feel like I'm not gonna get much sleep tonight. right, I'm just gonna go check in and get the keys to the rooms. The first Calumet Inn was built in 1883.
I was trying to say it's one word. Calumet. Fucking hell.
During the railroad boom period. It would quickly become one of the premier inns of Minnesota. However, in the night of December 16th, 1886, a fire would break out, burning the entire building to ash. 2 were fatally injured, and Baptist preacher Alfred Stoddard Orcutt would perish in the flames. The new Calumet Inn was constructed in its place by September 27th, 18...
I know it's... Sorry, I rewind a bit soon. But I know it's in the past, and I know I joked about, staying in a hotel that's, famous for fires, whatever. But it is horrible there, isn't it? It's not a nice way to go. No, I don't want to wish it upon anyone. You know what I mean? So, but it's, history's fascinating as well. But I think sometimes because we see photos and videos and pictures, but we forget that they're people, don't we? So there's a little bit of disconnect there. I'm not saying we should cry and weep and whatever for every single life that's died on this planet, because that'd take for ages. But you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with having that bit of emotional connection. For you know what I mean. You know where I'm coming from. I don't need to explain because you guys are awesome.
Stoddard Orcutt would perish in the flames. The new Calumet Inn was constructed in its place by September 27, 1888. This hotel was much larger, housing 50 rooms and even featuring a bank. It would service guests for many years. It is until Valentine's Day of 1944 when a fire broke out for the second time.
Oh, shit.
Cartographer Chris E. Hirschberger would die from smoke inhalation. The hotel was eventually condemned by the fire marshal in 1978. However, after new renovations, reopened its doors in 1981. So the rooms I checked.
See, I suppose it also adds to the what we often say is trivial history, but adds to the dynamics of why, up to these days especially, that evolution of health and safety and fire safety and all that in up to modern day buildings today. It's like, oh, what do we miss that time? Oh, we missed this, so then they improve it next time. You know what I mean? It's it all adds to it in a way, doesn't it?
For tonight are room 308 and room 209, which the owner told me that some things went down in there.
In 209, we had a guest that was staying up there, and he was awakened in the middle of the night. He just said he felt like there was somebody in the room with him, and he looked up and he saw a lady standing in the corner by the closet staring at him. Of course, he jumped up, ran out of the room, and came downstairs to tell us he feels uncomfortable. But then we went back up there with him, and we talked to him for a while and everything. Then he felt kind of more comfortable, and then we told him, we're just downstairs, just holler, we can hear you, And I didn't hear anything else from him. Maybe she felt bad, she scared him or something.
Many other spirits are also said to reside at the old inn. A well-dressed gentleman is said to be sighted down in the lobby. Some believe this gentleman to be Alfred Orcutt, the late preacher still lingering. The ghostly images of children and a mysterious woman in red have been seen in the hallways.
Lady in red.
The front desk is said to receive calls from unoccupied rooms. When a staff picks up the phone, there is only dead air.
I like the fact that because the problem is we did it in a few of our pubs. I won't get too long, but that's what I'm about to say here. But I said it on my previous videos, old videos. We had a place. I won't name the place in town, but we had this pub that was famous for smugglers and all kinds of stuff, and it had a really nice. If you think from a tourist perspective, You know, a lot of our stuff we've modernised in our town, and it's just, to me, ruined it. You know what I mean? There's a pub I used to love going at. It had all the old photos of boats, bits of ship, and seafaring stuff. You know what I mean? And because it's a famous smuggler's place, smugglers would come in at the quay and they'd go up to this place. If you live in my area, then you know what I'm talking about. But it's like, yeah, they modernised it. It just looks horrible, you know. And I love it when any building that keeps the style of the previous building, or you know, if they do it up, you know what I mean. I love it when they keep it that style. You know what I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a modern town, a modern city, but you want to keep some history there. You know what I mean. And it's nice to have buildings, all the vintage stuff, and in keeping with that thing. Especially, I mean, the thing is, cities. Oh, pardon me. I mean, larger towns, yeah, larger town complex, perhaps. Well, it depends how much history you've got. I mean, obviously, what I'm saying is, some you could probably give some leeway to, but and obviously cities, you know, it's to be expected. But at the end of the day, I think, especially for tourism, it's like if you know the place I live, you know, all the information that the tourism gives out on websites stuff. It's just like, yeah, but we just look like any other town, modern day town. There's the only thing that's historical is the church. You know what I mean? And ruins and various other bits and bobs. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I preferred it if they kept, you know, obviously refurbish it, improve the toilet facilities, stuff like that, sure, but yeah, keep the style for Christ's sake.
There are also reports of strange phantom music playing throughout the hotel. Apparitions in dated clothes are said to be sighted peering outside from the windows.
Ugh.
However, the most haunted spot in the hotel is room 308, where the ghost of Charles Hirschberger still takes up residence. The television and lights are said to flicker on and off, along with objects moving on their own. Many guests have left in the middle of the night due to the activity that goes on in room 308. So this is not the first time I've investigated this hotel. I've investigated this hotel one other time, and I captured something in this room. Something very shocking, to say the least. Now, watching the video, you can see the lamp flicker on, but it doesn't stay on because the switch is actually rather difficult to get it to stay. But as you can see, eventually the lamp manages to turn itself on. Now, this is a very difficult lamp to turn on, so whatever spirit was here managed to make this lamp stay, and you actually have to get the knob, hopefully you can see up there, to stay. That knob right there. Something twisted that knob, and you can actually hear it on the audio.
I've been working here since 94, 95. I worked for every owner except for one. I did not believe in ghosts. You could not tell me there was a ghost. You couldn't make me believe in ghosts. I was cleaning the apartment. We had fucking tables. I had to move them out. And I was cleaning the car. And I went to empty the machine. I walked all the way around here, walked through that door, and emptied the carpet cleaner. I came back out, and you see how the lights are on?
Mm-hmm.
The lights were off when I came back out. We did not have a fan. There's no ceiling fan. Back.
I know it sounds silly, and it could be a factor of body language and all that sort of stuff, but I'm getting really not good vibes off this guy. He seems like a really nice guy, even though I haven't met him. I've just got a feeling about him, right?
Here,
I'd love to just hear. I could happily just not just get a tour, but I could just happily just sit at a table and have a pint with that guy and just listen to the history of all of it, because I love that sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
I felt a wind go by me.
Whoa.
There's no way a wind can go by you. The windows do not open up. I was walking by another day, walking by the restaurant here. One of these three windows, this one, or the other one, I saw a little boy looking out the window. Looking out the window. I really didn't think anything of it at that time. Another time I noticed the same boy looking out the window.
Wow.
Then I was told, because I knew nobody was in the restaurant that day, but I thought somebody might have had their kids here or something. I found out it's later on that that little boy is a ghost.
Yeah.
I don't know when I say another group of paranormals was here. We were down here and they were trying to talk to Terry. And the guy in that picture there.
Okay.
Within deceased. Everybody up here is deceased. And in fact, the guy in that picture there actually died right here. I was here, it was about 4 or 5 of us, and he walked in the door, and he was walking up to the bar, and he stopped, and I was talking to him, and he was, bam, and just fell over. Now, when I was talking to the other group, I was sitting here, Tammy was somewhere around there, the people were over here, and they had this little thing up, and they were asking Terry to light it up, which he lit up one. And they were trying to talk to him, and all of a sudden, you see the fly swatter?
Yeah.
This fly swatter started swinging like this. I mean, it was swinging in a rapid movement, and Tammy was down here with the other paranormal, and it was weird. I don't think this was the bottle, but the bottle did not fall. There was other.
I like the fact that as he's telling the story, he's like he's like, before anyone's had a thought, oh, it could have been something, he's like, nope, this is, look, bang, debunks it.
Bottles here. This bottle, there was a bottle here. The bottle moved and then fell over.
Gee.
And Tammy had it on film. It just fell over. And there's no way.
I'm not saying it is, and I don't doubt it, but you know, the bottle that actually fell over, it's got a bottle here. I'm just saying, from a skeptical viewpoint, I'm not saying it's my personal viewpoint, I'm just enjoying, I'm just here for the ride. But that one that fell, couldn't that just be because someone carelessly stuck that one there, which then, you know, say it was here, and because it was just sat on the edge of the other shelf above it, when, like that, because it eventually will fall if it's not, you know what I mean? I don't know, but then again, someone would still have to push that on it. But you know what I mean?
The bottle.
Yeah, they're not even moving.
Yeah.
See that other one?
This is where Chris
No,
used
no.
to stay at. He
paint shop
died
underneath there, isn't it?
in 308.
Oh, okay.
He had some family or knew some people that were there. Because that's the room he died in when the fire had happened. And he has been seen on the 4th floor. He's been seen on the 3rd floor, sometimes by himself, or with a little boy and a little girl, or just a little boy, or just a little girl. Now, I was told, I never seen it, but right down there, every once in a while you'll see a person just looking over the fountain.
If I said I wasn't feeling nervous, I would be lying. I would be lying.
Oh, pardon me.
I'm very nervous, but at the same time, I am excited. This place is reputed as one of the most haunted places in the state. I've got a feeling tonight something's gonna happen, and I hope I have my camera ready and pointed so I can capture definitive proof that yes, the Calumet Historic Inn is haunted.
10 p.m.
Okay, so I'm in the dining room. This is where the lights are set to turn off. But I'm actually going to see if they'll turn on first and just kind of explore around and see if anything weird happens in here. Hello?
Is it me you're looking for?
Is there anybody here with me right now? Is there anybody sitting at any of these tables, hanging out? Are there any spirits in here with me right now? If so, could you make a sound? Right now I've got a K2 meter. I'm just going to be scanning around for any unexplained fluctuations in energy. Are there any children in here with me? I hear that a little boy has been sighted in here, looking out these windows. I've got a toy here in my hand. It's got a green light on it. If you grab it at the end of it, or wave your hand by it, or run by it, other lights will glow, different colors even. Is there anybody sitting in this chair? No? How about this one? Right here. Alright, so I'm going to try an experiment. I'm actually going to turn on the lights in here and see if the spirits will turn them off. Okay, I turned on the lights. Apparently somebody doesn't like it when the lights are on in here. Well, I dare you to turn these lights off.
Is that a sound effect he's put on, or is that a train nearby?
Lights are on so far. I haven't heard anything or seen anything. It's pretty quiet so far.
$11 p.m.
Alright, I'm down at the pub. I got the camera set up on the bottles, just in case if any of them fall. Well, hopefully that doesn't actually happen, because that would be a mess. Hello, is anyone here? Just here to say hi to anyone that's hanging down here. I hear a man named Terry hangs out down here. I hope you don't mind me having a seat.
I don't know that. It's a shame you got that loud noise as well, but I'm not sure if that's the generator or the fan or aircon. But that's going to block some stuff out.
Terry, I'm very sorry what happened to you. I heard you died in this pub. You collapsed. What happened? Is this where you used to come to drink and party and have a good time? Is that why you hang out here? That's the fly swatter that was swinging back and forth. Terry, could you move that fly swatter? Could you swing it back and forth for me? Just like you did? That would be amazing if you did that. Terry, you back here? Somebody just tapped my shoulder. There is nothing here. Okay. I just felt you. Did you just touch me? You got my attention. Whoever you are. That startled the shit out of me. Did you just tap my shoulder? That scared me. It's just the thing kicking on again. Could you move one of these bottles? Preferably without breaking them. That sent the chill up my spine. Oh, it just felt like someone just poked my shoulder. Just once. One little poke. Whatever that was. Definitely got my attention. Alright, I've got 2 cameras set up. One is on the mirror because that is where the apparition of the woman is said to have been caught on camera. So hopefully if I'm lucky, that woman will show up. I'm going to be snapping some photos and seeing if any anomalies show up. Are there any spirits in this room with me right now? Is there anybody in this room? I hear that a woman haunts this room.
I like him as the Polaroid thing because he gets some really cool results in that.
It's a very beautiful room. I can understand why. If you are here, could you appear in front of me right now? I'm taking some photos and I would love to get a photo of you. I'm sure you were quite beautiful in life. Could Could you show me what you looked like? Why do you stay at this hotel? Did you die here? Do you just like coming here? Could you appear somewhere in this room? Sound like people talking out there. It's weird because it was so quiet out there.
I didn't hear it. What was that? I promise, you know, he's got good gear. It's like, I do. It seems like in this one, apart, I mean, downstairs you have the generator, the fan, the aircon. It's like here, I want to pick up this white noise more than anything. You know what I mean?
At first I just thought it was people, but there's nobody there. Okay, that was really weird. I just heard like what sounded like talking.
Imagine it where it's just like, imagine if there's a face behind him like that. Oh man, that'd be freaky.
In the hallway, and I didn't acknowledge it right away because I'm pretty sure it was just people out there. But I looked and nobody's out there, and it's like 1 a.m. and it's dead silent. It sounded like it was like right outside the door. So I'm gonna go out there and see what might be going on. I just heard like a whispering down the hall.
I know that floor's creaky as fuck. And I know what you're thinking, oh yeah, but you're doing it from your phone and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, but a lot of this stuff I watched I could hear, you know what I mean? I just can't hear it this one. Oh, fuck off. Oh, oh, here we go. Peter Tingle. Oh, can't you see it? Fucking hell. Peter Tingle has been activated.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Maximum. Gone full skink. Gone full bullfrog. Oh.
Hello? Is anyone here?
Alright, calm down, Jesus Christ. Mate. If it's definitely near him, I can hear it. I think a lot of these voices are, but that he is. Oh, is that someone stood at that window? Mmm.
Oh my god. What the fuck was that? That was not my eyes playing tricks on me. I literally just saw something up there. It was looming over that railing, looking over at me.
Oh man.
Literally just looked like a white figure. Hello?
I mean, this guy is also, for those who are new to the channel, he is one of those channels that no one's really pointed out as faking it. You know what I mean? He seems really legit. Anyway, and the thing, well, first, from what I've seen, is it's gonna be hard to fake a lot of the stuff he gets or does. You know what I mean? And also, a lot of his sounds he picks up, the way he does it, it's just because he's got better sound equipment. That's all it is. He's not wearing it now, but sometimes, even though it's still picking it up, sometimes he'll wear enhanced headphones or equipment that'll help him hear better, sounds better, so he can make out if there's a knock or if it's a bit of, you know, so he can make out what it is. And the thing is, what I'm getting at is basically his sound system is so good that it picks up raw. That's what she said. You know what I mean? So so it's not like he's put it back on post. He's not. It's like he's inserted it in during editing. You know what I mean? Because it's too late. So as soon as he's heard it, we heard it at the same time. It's like his timing would have to be immaculate. You know what I mean? All kinds of various sort of things. I'm not saying it can't be faked, but you know what I mean. A lot of debunking channels haven't really mentioned him, called him out. But yeah, he seems to be like one of the legit channels that we've reacted to.
Hello?
I mean, he's a.
Oh my god, I hope I got that on camera.
I mean, he's got big balls still. I mean, the place he stays in by himself as well. And also, his place like that has loads of rooms, and it's just him.
But not my eyes playing tricks on me. I literally just saw something up there. And there's nobody out here right now.
Assuming you can catch on camera, that would be epic.
Oh my god. God damn it. I wish I was freaking filming up there. I just saw something else there. It's the same thing as that white figure.
It will get to a point now. It will get to a point when you think about it now with his investigations, he might as well have a GoPro like stuck to his head. So when he's doing that, have one aimed vertically 45 degrees up. So if he's looking like that, it will capture it for, you know what I mean? So
That's right up there. It is really hard to contain myself right now. I just have to be quiet. But that was crazy.
yeah.
It's really hard to contain myself right now. I just have to be quiet. But that was crazy.
That was floorboards.
I need to go up there right now.
I'll take a picture, mate. Take a picture. Ooh.
Oh my god. There it is again.
What?
Fuck, I keep missing. It's on the third floor now.
I'll just wait there for 5 minutes. I only got one's train on it.
It was just right here. It's just right here.
What's that? It's a weird shape
This is
there.
right up here.
I'm not sure that's just the light, but
It was just right up here. There's nobody up here. It didn't make a sound. Nothing. Just loomed over that railing.
oh, you stop shaking. You know it's hard. And it's easy said and done, but
Peeking out like this. It almost looked like a woman, like with hair, and it was just all white, and it just boom and gone.
oh, witching hour.
Okay. I'm about to enter room 308. Sounds like movement in there. I haven't even gotten in there yet. Charlie. I'm here to communicate with you. Charles. Do you remember me? So I definitely remember you. Holy shit. My battery's already almost dead. This is a brand new battery. Are you draining my battery right now? Okay, that was a tap. That was a tap right on that nightstand. Charles, if that was you, could you do that again? Holy shit. Okay. What
And that was the same desk that did the lamp.
else can you do? What the?
Fudgerama. God, fucking look, both fucking arms, mate, and it's quite warming tonight. Look at that. Fucking hell. Stop it.
Fuck.
Can't get out.
Fuck.
And the way and it's breathing, all that sounds like, you know, authentic and stuff.
I don't want to be in here.
Oh.
What the fuck was that? Okay, fuck. What the fuck was that?
Oh, no, that's done it. You've literally broken my arm. Look at that. Look, see those bumps? I'm not sure you can see it. Look at those bumps. You could paint that green. I could play a part as Mr. Toad. Jesus Christ, look at, I can't. Look what it's doing to my blown hand, mate. It's like triggering my primate instinct to point back to when I shared a common ancestor with a lizard. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean, though, mate? Fucking hell.
Fuck.
One more time. So I'm morbid.
What the fuck was that? Okay, fuck. Oh, fuck. Shit. Okay, alright. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. This room is fucking terrifying.
Again, Like I said in the other one, that was 6 days ago. I am glad that I did this. Fuck it. Do what I should do. I know I have a pattern in that. Obviously, I won't do it every night because every video because I'll ruin it. But do you know what? I'm just gonna follow my gut instinct. Because every time I follow my gut instinct with this, especially with Midwest Ghost Hunter, anyone I have go on my gut, it always delivers, man. It always fucking delivers.
Okay, Charlie. I know you're not trying to scare me out of here.
Charlie, that was a female voice, that was. Pillow fight! He's gone. Or as Casper Sight would say, motherfucker, I'm gone, I'm gone.
I know I shouldn't run from this stuff. I know it's a bad look, and I'm supposed to be a professional, but... oh, fuck, I can only take so much. It is so much scary to deal with this stuff when you're alone. I know I've said it many times in my previous video, but... oh, God, I still gotta get used to this shit. That fucking pillow that was flying off of that chair. And I could even see it bouncing on the ground. And those coat hangers.
Oh, he's got to stay in that room, isn't he?
Swinging back and forth. Swinging back and forth. I got nothing.
Never mind that, mate. What about the bloody voices?
I'm going back in there. Can't run away. Can't just keep running away like that.
Room service!
God, he's probably getting a kick out of this. Fuck. I have to do this. Alright, Charlie, I'm not gonna run this time. Made your presence known. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, that's the pillow. Came from there, didn't it? The chair. That means that pillow literally just flew off of that chair. It landed all the way over here. From there
That takes much.
to there.
That takes some... can't form my words today. That would take some force, wouldn't it, darlings? Yes, it would.
How the fuck do you explain that? Alright. It's about 4 in the morning. Still in room 308.
They're like, oh, did you get any sleep? Nope.
I'm gonna try to sleep for a little bit.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna have a camera set up right here. It's gonna record me.
We might as well rent the bloody room.
While I sleep. And so if anything else happens, hopefully I'll get captured on camera. I have this camera nearby in case anything happens. Part of me hopes nothing happens. I gotta get a little bit of sleep at least.
Not tonight. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, you know, the place is haunted. You might as well, unless of course it's going to hurt you, you might as well just try and get to sleep, don't you? You know what I mean? Ooh, why don't we turn the light on? Put some earmuffs on.
Okay.
Oh, what maximum shit was that? I heard it. Move up the floor.
Fucking, I keep hearing fucking movement by me. I hear if you tell him to stop, he'll stop. Charlie.
I'll get some fucking sleep.
Charlie. I need to get some sleep. If you keep making noise, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Alright, I think it's stopped now. If anything more happens, I'll record again.
There's got to be one comfy bed there.
So I reviewed all of the evidence for the Calumet Historic Inn, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, the first half of the investigation was actually pretty quiet for the most part.
Oh, this is a new feature.
Minus my personal experience down in the pub, where I felt something touch me in the back. I felt as if somebody was just right behind me, just going boop, poking me in the back. Unfortunately, I did not capture anything that could validate this personal experience. No anomalies showed up, no EVPs showed up. So yeah, first half of the night was pretty much quiet. Nothing on the audio, nothing on video. However, when I was in room 209, that seemed to be when the night really started to pick up. The first thing that happened was I heard what sounded like people talking out in the hallway. This unfortunately did not show up on the audio, and neither did the whispers.
So it's not just me then, that's good.
That I heard down the hall while I was setting everything up. But once I reached the end of the hallway, when I heard the whispering for the second time, clear as day, female whispering, and to me it sounds like it's saying, do you guys hear something else? Do you think she's saying something else? Let me know down in the comments below. So we all know what happens next. I'm down on the main floor and I'm looking up. You can see me on camera looking up, and I see this figure, this very transparent white figure looming over the railing like this, like looking over. And get my camera up there as fast as I can. I did not capture it. And I didn't capture it the first time. I did not capture it the second time. And I did not capture it on the third time. Stereotypical ghost story. See it with your own eyes and then conveniently try to film it and it's just gone. So I'm a little disappointed because I was really, really excited when I saw that. I just saw it clear as day, translucent. It looked female. It looked like she had kind of like curly hair. Was it the lady in red? It didn't look like red. It just was all white. Maybe it was just the beginnings of her apparition. You know, sometimes it takes a lot of energy for spirits to manifest color. Normally it starts out as either a shadow or a mist. I do wonder though, is that the same spirit that I captured on the EVP saying, "Don't come in my room"? I don't know. I'll let you guys speculate on that one. But on to room 308. Much like my last investigation, this was the most active area. Almost immediately stuff started happening. The first thing happened is when I asked for a sign and you could hear a tap. And it sounded like it was on the nightstand. Okay, that was a tap. I asked it to do it again. Louder bang, and it sounded like it was coming from the wall. You can see very clearly in front of me there is nothing that would create those sounds, so no explanation for that. I asked Charles, what else can you do?
What else can you do? What the?
The coat hangers start moving. I panned around and you could still see them swaying back and forth, so something knocked into them. Now I know what a lot of people are going to say. Oh, you know, he just reached behind them and moved the coat hangers with his hand and then, pretended that it was a ghost. And I can understand it. People are going to be skeptical. But that's just simply not true. Those things moved. I had both hands in front of me and I panned around as fast as I could. I wish I was filming in that direction, but sometimes it's just, you really can't predict when something's going to happen or where it's going to happen. And the position I was in, I wouldn't have been able to reach them anyway. The camera, the way it films, things look much closer because of the lens. It's zoomed in for some reason. So those look a lot closer, but in the position I was in, I wouldn't have been able to reach them. So you're just going to have to take my word on it, unfortunately, but sometimes it's just how it goes. So at this point, I'm freaking out. I'm wanting to get out of this room, and you can call me whatever you want, and I get it. It's funny to watch, and, you know, make a fool.
Mate, not being funny, but a lot of people wouldn't. A lot of people talk the talk, but they wouldn't do what he does.
Out of myself a little bit with these videos, but in the midst of me freaking out, this strange, whispery, breathy sound comes from right behind me. It sounds like a man talking or something. But when I listened really closely to the audio afterward, it actually sounds like he's laughing.
Oh, God.
What the fuck was that?
Could this have been Charles laughing his butt off at me? I think it's very well possible. I think he must have been getting a kick out of this. I think this piece of audio is also a great example of how things can sound pretty sinister. When you hear that recording alone, it sounds almost like demonic, you know? It would freak you out when you hear it, but again, to me, Charles is not a malicious spirit. I think he was just getting a kick out of watching me freak out. So I muster up the courage to get back into the investigation. I'm looking around the room, and suddenly I feel a breeze. And I pan down, I hear a thump on the floor, and a pillow is just boom, boom, boom onto the floor, just bouncing around.
Now it's from that chair, so that's proper frame.
And when I saw that, I freaked out even more, and I actually booked it out of the room. Well, unfortunately, I did not capture the pillow flying off of the chair. It did fly off it. I felt it, and I managed to capture it bouncing around, so I at least kind of know personally that this really did happen. Not only just from my own experience, but also just having video to document that yes, it did happen. But unfortunately, I know a lot of people are going to scrutinize this and say that, oh, he probably just faked it, he probably just threw it himself or something like that, and that is just not the case at all.
Now, he was too far from the chair, considering where he was stood, and when he showed the distance, he only put it back. There's no way he was in arm's reach.
He went flying from the chair, and I, unfortunately, could not prove it. After all that happened, things went quiet until I tried to go to sleep and noises just picked up again. Then I was startled by what sounded like somebody kind of like dragging their feet on the carpet.
Okay, fucking, I keep hearing fucking movement, baby.
And funny enough, I asked Charles, hey, I gotta get some sleep. If you keep making all these noises, I'm not gonna be able to get any sleep. And it stopped completely. There was nothing else captured for the rest of the night. Interesting how that just happens like that. That makes me really think that that wasn't just noises in the wall or, because I always try to be skeptical too. I try to think like this is a very old hotel, you're going to hear a lot of different noises in the walls and everything. It's just an old building, could be pipes. But the fact that it just stopped right when I asked it to and nothing else, on top of everything else that happened in that room, I definitely believe that room through it is haunted. Not only based upon this investigation, but I already kind of knew that this place was haunted, just based upon the things I captured before. So yes, I do believe the Calumet Historic Inn is haunted. If you guys ever want to check the place out, it is a very nice hotel. It's not very much to book a room compared to some other places. A lot of places, especially historic hotels, tend to kind of be up there in price for the rooms. This place is very reasonable. I definitely recommend it to anyone who's interested in haunted places or just creepy old hotels, even just for the history. Be sure to check this place out, guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it because it helps promote it, and comment your thoughts down below on the evidence. And of course, be sure to subscribe because I'm going to be investigating tons more places by myself all across the Midwest, guys. So join me on this paranormal journey. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.
Nice. Well then, that was brilliant, wasn't it? Woo, he never disappoints with his videos. He never fails. I mean, that was brilliant, wasn't it? Again, I feel like I said in future, I'll go on my gut instinct with videos, I'd say. Anyway, as always, thank you for sharing this experience with me, and thanks for watching it with me. If you liked this video and had a good time watching it with me, then be sure to hit the like. And if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe. Well, if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe, because one, it didn't cost you a thing, but most importantly of all, it would be great to have you with us, and we can have more fun experiences like this. And also, I produce videos that share information, etc. And I will be getting around to doing some more witch tip videos, etc. and things like that. Anyway, with all that said and done, I hope you're doing well, and again, many thanks, and I shall see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.